What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm eBike Builder. Like and subscribe. Today we're going to do a little AI deep research conversation here where we ask the Google Gemini Advanced Deep Research challenging e-bike related questions, and then we listen to the auto-generated conversation that it comes up with, and then I make it into a YouTube video, and it takes very little effort. So let's ask it a tricky question. Just like a general question about e-bikes in 2025. So, I'm shopping for an e-bike in 2025. It's a very challenging decision. I don't know which company to buy from. It seems like there's a lot of direct-to-consumer companies that are a little bit sketchy and don't have a whole lot of after-sale support. So I'm looking for a company where I don't have to worry about that. Also, I have a specific use case. I don't want fat tires, and I'd like my bike to weigh less than 75 pounds. It needs to be a 750 watt e-bike, and I want the motor to be 750 watts nominal, not some funny business misleading marketing numbers. I want at least 26-inch tires. I don't want any goofy little fat tires. I don't want fat tires. I'd like a good warranty and return policy. I'd like the e-bike to be less than $2,500. The battery needs to be at least 16 amp hours. Which e-bike should I buy? Best value for money. Alright, so now we're going to ask the AI to crunch these numbers and do the research. And then it's going to generate a report, and we'll see what it says. Alright guys, so here's the report. Finding the best value 750 watt e-bike in 2025. A comprehensive analysis for the discerning buyer. Alright, we're gonna generate the overview. Alright, it always comes up with these funny titles. 750 watts of power, no wallet wipeout, finding the best value. Okay, we're muting the mic, here we go.
Okay, so you're looking for the perfect e-bike for 2025.
Right.
And you want a powerful one too. A 750 watt e-bike, but you don't want to break the bank.
Well, we've done a deep dive into all the latest research and articles to try to figure this out. To figure out what the best value 750 watt e-bike is out.
Yeah, we're talking 750 watts nominal.
Right.
Not peak power.
Right.
So that means continuous power. We're also talking about a battery of at least 16 amp hours.
Wow.
Or around 768 watt hours if you're looking at a 48 volt system. Now we're talking 26-inch or larger tires.
Yeah.
No fat tires, though. And we want to keep it under 75 pounds and under $2,500.
All right.
And very importantly, because a lot of these companies are direct-to-consumer, we need to make sure they have a really solid warranty and return policy.
That's really important. So let's jump in and maybe start with a brand that a lot of people have heard of, Aventon.
Yeah. They have a good reputation. I know they also have a good dealer network, which maybe addresses some of the support concerns that people might have going direct to consumer. So let's look at them. One that kind of stands out is the Abound SR, but that has 20-inch wheels, which is too small, and it's over 84 pounds, which again is too heavy.
Yeah, no, that one's out.
Yeah.
The Adventure.2.
The Adventure?
Yeah, the Adventure.2 has fat tires, and that one is 77 pounds.
Oh,
so again,
still too heavy.
Too heavy, yeah. And then the Cinch 2.5 is another fat tire model.
Yeah, those fat tire bikes are they're just too heavy.
Yeah, they are.
And also not really what we're looking for this. So how about the level .3?
The level .3 is interesting because it meets the battery requirement,
Okay.
tire size and weight, but the motor is only 500 watts.
Ah,
So it falls short of that 750 watt requirement.
yeah, that's a deal breaker right there.
Yeah, that is.
What are their warranty and stuff?
They do offer a 2-year warranty and a 14-day return policy.
Okay, so not bad in terms of that.
It's decent. I think it's worth keeping an eye out to see if they release any 750 watt versions in their level series,
Okay.
especially if you're someone who really loves Aventon as a brand.
Yeah. All right, so how about Ride One Up? That's another one that comes up a lot.
Yeah, they're a popular brand for sure. The LMTD V2 looks pretty promising.
The LMTD.
Yeah, it's got that 750 watt nominal motor we're looking for and a 48 volt, 14 amp hour battery.
Okay, so a little under the 16 that we were hoping for.
Yeah, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's also got 27.5 by 2.4 inch tires.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And it weighs in at only 55 pounds.
Oh, wow, that's light.
Yeah, and you can get it for around $1,495.
That's a pretty good deal.
It is, and they offer a 1-year warranty and a 30-day return policy.
So this one's ticking a lot of the boxes.
Yeah, this one's checking off a lot of the things on our list. Another one that's interesting from Ride One Up is the Turris.
Okay, the Tura.
Yeah, the Turris. And this one has very similar specs to the LMTD V2. It's got the same motor, same battery size, same tire size, but it's even lighter.
Oh, wow.
Only 54 pounds.
Okay.
And it's a little bit cheaper at $1,195. A lot of people like this bike for touring and just general riding around.
Okay.
They're both really comfortable. The Portola, also from Ride One, has a smaller battery and smaller tires, so not really what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And the Rev one has fat tires.
Ugh, yeah, not for us.
Yeah. The two strongest contenders from Ride One Up for sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so moving on. How about electric e-bikes? They're another big player in this space, right?
They are, yeah. So they have the Express 750.
Okay.
And it's got the 750 watt motor we're looking for. Same battery size as the Ride One Up.
Okay.
So 48 volts, 14 amp hours. And it's super light too, only 57.5 pounds. And it's got 27.5 by 2.1 inch tires.
Yeah.
And you can get all of that for under $1,000.
Oh, that's a really good deal.
It is a good deal. The warranty is pretty standard. It's 1 year. And the return policy is okay. It might involve restocking fees.
Oh.
And you might have to pay to ship the bike back to them, which isn't ideal.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, especially when you want something straightforward.
Right. Okay, so maybe not the most ideal in terms of the policies and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these direct-to-consumer brands is that sometimes to get that lower price, you have to compromise a little bit on the after-sales experience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They do have the Expedition series, which boasts a higher capacity battery, but a lot of those bikes have 20-inch wheels.
Right, so those aren't going to work. Okay, so how about Rad Power Bikes?
Yeah, Rad Power Bikes is another one of the big names in this industry. The Radster Trail has the 750 watt motor we're looking for and a 720 watt hour battery.
Okay, so that's almost there in terms of capacity.
Yeah, almost there. It's got 27.5 by 3.0 inch tires.
That sounds a little wide.
Yeah, it might be a little wide for what you're looking for, and it is a little on the heavier side at 77.5 pounds.
Ah, too heavy.
Yeah, so just over that 75-pound limit we set. They do offer a 2-year warranty on the frame and components, and you have 30 days to return it, but it will cost you $149.
Oh, I see. So, not the best return policy there.
Yeah. They also have the Rad Rover, but it has fat tires.
Yeah, not going to work.
Yeah. And then the Rad City, we weren't able to find too much information about it.
Okay.
Whether it meets the rest of your criteria.
So maybe one to look into, but probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. All right. So any other brands before we maybe wrap this up and try to figure out the best of the best here?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at Ufree. They have the Stellar Falcon.
Okay.
And it's got a 750 watt motor, a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. So again, almost at your target capacity.
Almost.
And 27.5 by 2.8 inch tires.
Yeah, those are sounding a little wide to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially a little wide. And it's right at your weight limit at 74.5 pounds. But it does have a great warranty. 2 years.
Yeah.
And you get 14 days to return it for free.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. And then just a quick mention, Cannondale has the Adventure Neo All-Road Speed.
Okay.
It seems to check off all the boxes in terms of specs, but we don't know the price or the weight.
So, yeah, could be a good one.
Yeah, if it fits in your budget and in your weight limit.
Right. Right. Okay, so, wow, that was a lot of bikes. We covered a lot of ground there.
Yeah.
So if we had to pick, one or two that really stand out as the best value for your very specific needs here, what would you say?
Honestly, I think it comes down to two. The Ride 1 LMTD V2 and the Ride 1 Up Turris.
Ride one-ups.
Yeah, for 2025, those seem to be the best value 750-watt e-bikes. They meet most of your requirements, they have a good price, and they also have pretty reasonable warranty and return policies.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point that you make about, balancing all of those things right. Because it's easy to get caught up in just the specs.
Absolutely.
But when you're buying direct-to-consumer especially, you really do need to think about, what happens if something goes wrong,
For sure.
right? So, yeah, I think I agree with you. The LMTD V2 and the Turris seem to be the top contenders here. The battery capacity is slightly lower than our ideal 16 amp hours, but it's still a really good size.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyone listening out there, I would definitely recommend checking out Ride One Up's website and comparing the detailed specs of the LMTD V2 and the Turris and, seeing which one really speaks to you. And also keep an eye out for that Cannondale.
Yes.
If the price and weight work out, that could be a good option too.
And thinking about, how quickly things are changing in this industry, it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what kind of new features and capabilities are we going to be seeing become standard in the next few years?
Yeah.
I mean, how is that going to change our understanding of what best value really even means?
Yeah, that's something to think about for sure.
All right, guys, that was the AI deep research discussion. Yeah, that was really interesting. I didn't even realize that I've never heard of this Adventure Neo All-Road Speed, and I'm looking at that, and I think that this is actually the Bafang G900. I'm actually building a bike right now. Like in a minute here, I'm going to be building my bike with this motor. This is probably a good bike. This one, I thought it was kind of goofy looking with that battery. Like, what is going on with that thing? But this is kind of interesting. From Cannondale, Bafang G900 bike. Wow. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I might make another one of these where I look for like a mid-drive e-bike with a Bafang M620 or M630. And because it's actually like really hard to find e-bikes or an e-bike frame that can support the Bafang M620 or M630. So I'm gonna do another video. This was just kind of like a general one. I just gave it like some general criteria, but I'm gonna actually like try and find some stuff for me that I might be interested in. So I'm gonna do another one of these. Stay tuned, guys. Like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And call me a lazy bubby for using the AI to make these videos. I love y'all. Bye-bye.